Hi everyone, it's Shelley. Welcome to the bookshop. Today I have a journal flip through. This journal was made with ARTYmaze Shabby Chic kit. I divided the kit into blue and pink. When I saw it, it seemed like, I don't know, almost a natural division. Plus, I seem to have this thing about doing color schemes for my journals. So this is the blue Shabby Chic. Right now I'm working on the pink one and it's almost done, hopefully within the week or so. But I am just in love with this. I'm in love with the kit, the papers. I, of course, obviously used other stuff with it too. The main thing, and I used this for both of them, is this Kirby Teasdale Studio. I love these papers. I always wanted these papers from the very first time I saw them. I finally found it. I think it was Hobby Lobby. And so I used the blue ones for this journal and I used the pink ones for the pink journal. And I think they just go really well with the whole shabby chic design. So yeah, this background paper is from the pad, and then this is from the kit, but I cut her out, fussy cut, and then decoupaged her to the cover. I also added, I had this lace that I just thought was a perfect match. It has this little yellow, almost like ribbon. It's not really ribbon running through it, but well, kind of is. Anyway, the yellow running through it to match her yellow roses. And then I used blue and yellow ribbon for the closure. Also, I made a little tiny butterfly here. I love this little butterfly. It's printed on a metallic paper, so I don't know if you'll be able to tell. Well, maybe. It shimmers. And then I've also been working on figuring out how to make little tiny antenna. And I figured out 2 or 3 different ways. This one, I used some little tiny thin wire and made some little antenna for it. There's a couple tiny little blue beads. It's got metal book corners, lace on the spine. Spine is, oh shoot, I forgot that part. So the book is about 8 1/4 by 5 1/2. It has a, we'll say 2 1/4 inch spine. It has 224 pages. It's quite full. There's 4 signatures plus an envelope, like I usually do. There's lace on the spine. It's all kind of sparkly. I like to put this, I have this gold washi, and I like to put it on the edges, and then it sparkles through the lace. It's really pretty. Anyway, the back, this is the same paper as the cover, but I didn't do anything on the back. I really like it. I think it's pretty. It has the book covers and then the filigree piece to help strengthen the edge. I always do that when I'm going to have some kind of tie that pulls on it. So there's a filigree piece on the front too. This one's a different shape. I used a long one. And a Tim Holtz hitch post for the closure. So we will go inside. First thing is one of the little, oh gosh, was I off screen that whole time? Sorry guys. Okay, little pocket. This paper is from the kit. And I use a lot of the paper. I just print a bunch of copies of it, and then I'll cut it up and make tags or use a die cut. So these are just pieces of the paper from the kit. Little stamp with "The story begins." Everything is copy dyed. Some of it'll be lined on the back. Little ribbon. This lace is vintage seam binding. So this kit is just so pretty. Okay, and then I made this envelope. It's got a pretty red button and a Velcro closure. This is from the kit. And then there's just stuffed with a bunch of little stuff. There's some die cuts, little cage, just stuff for you to play with. These are both from the kit, and you can choose one. There's a couple different places to put it, either, up here on the envelope or wherever they say this book belongs to. And then there's a little envelope here, a little vintage envelope. And it's got just a journaling card with some more lined paper glued on the back. It's a heavy duty cardstock. And then a little, it's not a trifold, it's a quadrifold maybe. It's made with playing cards. And I got this idea from Wendy. There's a couple of little tags on the back. Here's the other one. And then this folds out. So this is all writing space. And then I had it tied, but for now, so yeah, it's just filled with all kinds of little tags, envelopes, stuff to play with. And then see, here's the same image from the front. It's from the kit. Beautiful papers. I have a lot of ARTYmaze kits now. I've started, my first few journals were all freebies, and now I've started being able to purchase a little bit. The blue lined paper is from Ephemeral's Vintage Garden. She has a little set of 5 different colors of lined paper. I think it's $1. Copy dyed paper with the doily on it. That's turned out really pretty. And this first pocket has a little piece of ephemera with a butterfly on it. This little butterfly antenna was made from just a piece of burlap thread. There's a large guest check, and then a large tag. This tag is my very first attempt at collage. I've never done it. I love the look. It's just not something I've ever done, but I've been watching Gail and Patricia Viramontes. They both do a lot of collage and layering, and I just love it. I thought it turned out really good. These hearts are part of the kit, and there were 3 hearts on one of the pages of ephemera, and I really couldn't figure out what to do with them. And I had the tag, and I thought, it still needs something. And so I put the 3 hearts, one on each tag. And the copy dyed paper on the back, which is sewn around the edges. And then this is just a little notebook. And there are about 4 notebooks in this book, and they get better and more extravagant as we go along. Lots of lined paper, lots of writing space, vintage sheet music. I use blue ink to distress the edges. Very old. I love these images on this old sheet music. It's so pretty. More copy dyed paper, doily. This stuff is all from the kit, I think, except for the guest check. I just always like to add guest checks. This has 2 pockets, the paper one in the back and then a lace pocket here in the front. This is from the kit, and then this is ARTYmaze also, but it's actually one of her freebies. It's a She has a 6 postcard type things, and that's where that comes from. This is from the ephemera from the kit. That's so pretty. And then her mason jar, which I just decided to put a little strand of blue beads on there. I thought that looked kind of cute. And the lace hanging down. First time I've done that with there's but several pieces of lace hanging out the bottom. More lined paper, coffee dyed paper. It's a book page pocket. This, I've never seen anyone do this. I'm sure somebody has before, but I love the little butterflies sticking out the top. I have quite a few tags, the tabs on them, and pieces of lace all sticking out the top. I thought that looked pretty. But this tag, these hydrangea tags are from Lavender and Lace. Beautiful little butterfly attached to the top. And this pocket is what, 1, 2, 3. These tags, these blue with the roses, are from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. I thought they were such a perfect match. And then just some plain library book cards. And this is a Tsunami Rose tag, and this is from the kit. Just cut out from one of the sheets of paper. One of my style book page. I like to line the edges, decorate the book page. This is one of my designs with these blue roses on the paper. This is from the paper pad. Old dictionary page, lined paper. These pretty blue butterflies. So here's more, and then book dictionary with coffee dyed paper on the back. It has vintage seam binding on the tab. There's 4 sets that are pretty much the same as this. This is the next little notebook. It's coffee dyed paper in it, sewn right down the middle, same as the other one. And this is a tuck spot. It's not closed at the top, so you can put in different size stuff. Now this is the center. I use really pretty different colors of blue beads and clear sparkly beads with little blue butterflies on them. 2 of the center will be inside of the book, and then 2 of them hang out the bottom. So there's actually like 4 hanging out the bottom, and then 4 that are inside the book. I thought it might be too bulky if they were all inside. Plus, I like them hanging out. They're really pretty. Adds a little sparkle. Paper, dictionary paper. There's another one of the blue rose pages. And then this is the other half of each page. So a tuck spot here with a little blue butterfly there. This is from the kit. It's a trifold. Now you could cut these apart and make 3 separate tags if you wanted to. I kept them together and made a trifold. So it's a nice, when you have a lot to say, or you can even just one day here, another day here, another day here. However you journal. This is a piece from the kit. It's been coffee dyed, so it looks very vintage. Looks like vintage wallpaper. It's a nice large journaling card. There are just about 100 tags and journaling cards and pieces to write on in here, along with all the pages that there are for writing. Another book page pocket. And there are 25 or so at least pockets and tuck spots. This pocket is a design of mine. It's like a fan, and it gives you 1, 2, 3, plus behind here 4 pockets. And I love this. This is a piece of old ephemera, just copied. And that's from the old design shop. And then the lavender and lace tag. I had the first one with the butterfly on it. And then that comes also with a matching journaling card. And there's a few of these in here. I love using her stuff. I use this occasionally. Pretty tag from the kit. And then the Tsunami Rose tag. The doily paper. Okay, this is another tag. This is paper from the kit, and then I just had a little piece of scrap that I put here to make a pocket out of this tag. Sewn coffee dyed paper on the back for writing. And then these are from the kit, some ephemera and the little whatever you call it. I'm drawing a blank. There's a few of these large tags, but I think that's the only one I made a pocket on. There might be one more. Pretty. So this is the second signature. Oh, and a fabric flip. This is the first time I've ever done this, guys. I love this. I see Gail do this all the time, and I had this fabric that I thought was really a perfect match. It reminds me of this paper here. Very close. And then it was such a pretty way to have lace hanging down off the bottom. I love it. Anyway, this is paper from the kit, the lined paper. So, yep, a fabric flip for your secret writing. And then this is all, it's not from the kit, but this is bingo, vintage bingo card. This is from Glenda's World. This is one of my favorite journal cards. I don't know what it is, but there's something about it. I love it. I love to put them in the journal whenever I can. And then these are from Caroline's Craft Tree. Little mason jar with dragonflies in them. And a lot of them, I used a paper clip just to keep stuff from sliding out. That's one of the things that drives me nuts. This is heavy craft paper. It's not really craft paper. It comes in the Amazon shipping boxes. From the paper pad, lined, this more lined, doily. I think that was a different design. And then just a simple guest check here. Here's the other tag. This one does have a pocket on it. I used some of that pretty fabric on some of these tags. And then here's the heart. That's from the kit, the part of the ephemera. This is paper here, is also from the kit. And there's dictionary page in the background. Coffee dyed paper on the back. And a couple of little tags using the paper from the kit. This is from the paper pad. Pretty blue doily there. Here's another book page pocket. This one, the tag up here, this is from the kit, the paper. It's just got a little lace tab on it. Nice long tag. And then this is also from the kit. This is the Tsunami Rose tag, and this is from the kit. And another blue little library card. I like, this was interesting. The punch pieces were really wide. I thought it was too wide to use it on everyone. So I cut it along here. And these are the skinny strips that come off the top. And then this is the piece, the section that's left on the bottom. I thought it worked out really well. I think it's really pretty, the way it worked out. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets in this one. And my kind of signature thing, decorating my book page pockets with coordinating paper. Lined paper from the kit. This is from the paper pad. More blue roses, dictionary paper, lined paper, butterfly. The center of each one has some of this butterfly paper. And there's this one's lined. Some of them are lined on the back. Stencil in here using blue ink. Pretty, really pretty tag. This is one of my favorites. See, I've never done my tags like this. Thank you, Gail, for the ideas. Pretty lace, though, on the bottom, and then a tab. I never think to do that, put tabs on them. I just stick them in the journal. But I love this. I'm learning, you guys. I'm learning, and there's so many ideas, millions of ideas. This journal here has half a dozen ideas that I've never done before. Fabric flips and collage. Oh, here's the next notebook. I made this. I'm in love with this too. Pretty lady. She's the same as from the cover. This is a belly band from the kit. Obviously it matches this beautiful paper. This has one page is lined. It's the paper from the kit. The rest is coffee dyed paper. And there's quite a few sheets. I think like 12 or so. It's just simple sewn across. But the pretty lace on the back. There's some more lace too. I thought it just was so pretty. Now I made one similar, not the same, but for the pink journal. It'll have a notebook like this. I don't know if it's going to have 4 or 5 notebooks like this one does, but more blue. And then music paper, coffee dyed paper, lined paper, blue lined paper. So much writing room. It's great, especially if you like to journal. This is another idea I got from Gail. Just a simple piece of lace sewn onto an index card. Another place to write. I like how this tucks up under the lace though and helps keep it from falling out. This is a Glenda's World card and the Caroline's Craft Tree mason jar. Kit pocket. Is this paper beautiful? I just love it. This paper is from the paper pad, the Kirby Teasdale, and it's got coffee dyed paper on the back and some messy stitching. I love the messy stitching. It works for me too because I have a hard time sewing straight. It's wobbly. Another collage tag, the elements, so like the butterfly and this, those are from the kit. What do you think, guys? I do okay? I mean, collage, it's really not a lot of collage, not like they do. Oh, and this has some cheesecloth on there. But I like them. Okay, third signature. This paper is not from the kit. I should point that out. This is from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. Ephemera's Vintage Garden was the very first person I ever saw do a junk journal. I saw a video of hers, and so I use a lot of her stuff, a lot of her freebies. I also have a lot of her kits. It's a little tuck spot here in the corner. It's a printed piece of ephemera. Blank on the back, big writing space. And then a large guest check and a large, this is a Tsunami Rose mason jar lined on the back. I thought it went with this journal, and I had one left over from a previous. And I love hers, the glass, with the glass tops. I actually have some of those kind of mason jars, and these tags are very cool. So, lined paper. I love this sheet music here, this L. van Beethoven, Ludwig van Beethoven. I tried to find a date and I could not, but I just thought it was kind of cool to have his name on there. I don't see that very often. Okay, here is, what is this? The third or fourth notebook? I'm not really sure. First of all, we've got this ephemera. This blank writing space. And the belly band from the kit. So this one's the only one I put some pockets in. Little pockets. Using the hydrangea journaling card. And then there's coffee dyed paper. Just a couple of sheets. And then you get to this section where it's cut into 3. And this half, the 3 are glued to make 2 more pockets. See, they're glued here and here. I'm not sure if this idea was a Wendy or not, but probably. I get a lot of little notebook ideas from her. She does a ton of that kind of stuff. Just little tags, little mini tags I use. I use a die cut. Like I said, I printed out lots of sheets of paper from the kit and would just cut them up to make tags. So more paper, and then in the back another pocket, a couple more tags. So, there's another double pocket with the little lace pocket in front. This is from the kit, and this is ARTYmaze also, but it's from her nature kit, I believe. This is ephemera from the kit too, and a guest check. This paper, beautiful paper. That's part of the Kirby Teasdale pad. This envelope I made probably a year ago when I was messing around with embossing and just making things. But I thought it went pretty good with here. Life is its own journey. But the blue and the blue butterfly. And this is all decoupage with blue roses. And then this has this beautiful 16th century script page. Love this. And it is lined on the back. So perfect for writing on. Okay, and then another blue butterfly paper in the center with the tag and the library card. This paper it's book page, but it's from a book where all the pages are New York Times front page. So it looks more like newspaper print than book page print. And then another collage card with the heart from the kit's ephemera. And some more of the little beads and pretty blue tiny butterflies. And this book page pocket is from one I learned how to make from Patricia Viramontes. I usually add one of these to each journal, and I call it the ticket pocket. This is a trifold. This is my design. I made this in the beginning when I was first trying to learn how to make things and just use programs like Pixlr, how to do any kind of digital designing. There's another of the hydrangea cards. So this has 1, 2, 3, plus the little ticket pocket. The little ticket pocket is right here on the side, and it holds little tags or tickets. These tickets are from the kit. And then the mason jar, that's from the kit, and this one is a die cut mason jar. And another little blue butterfly in a little bit different style. And this piece goes with those. Blue roses, copy dyed paper, lined paper, pretty paper from the kit, doily, sheet music. Another little double pocket. These are from the kit. This is from the kit. This is just something I had, a little extra piece. Put those in the lace pocket. And then a library card. These are from the kit. Both these are paper from the kit, copy dyed. Paper sewn on the back of the big tag. And more lined paper. Lots of journaling space. And that's the end of the third signature. So this is the last one. We've got a set of 3 again. The blue bingo card, Glenda's World tag, and Caroline's Craft Tree tag. Lots and lots of writing room. Beautiful big rose printed on the sheet music. This is another book page pocket. This is the same one that I designed. It's just a little different. It has the fan, but it doesn't have the back page of the book page. I do this one just with this piece. And then this is another kind of signature thing I do, is with the butterfly off the edge of the pocket. This is a trifold from the kit, or tags, 3 tags that I just kept together. And then her little mason jar. And a couple little tags. This matches the trifold. It's a little tag and Ephemeris Vintage Garden tag. The color is just a perfect match. When I'm looking for stuff to fill up the pockets, I just go through all my stuff, and whoever has something that matches, it's not like I'm on a design team, so otherwise I wouldn't use other people's stuff. But another tag. You can't see it very well, but it's got the cheesecloth. The butterfly is from the kit, and then so is this. Lace tab. So yeah, there are 3 tags with the heart, and they're kind of more collage, I guess, than these ones with the butterflies. I think there's at least 2. I think there's 2 with the butterflies and 3 with the hearts, and 2 with pockets. So maybe 6 or 7 tags, the large size tags. Here's the center of the last section. These hang way down out of the book. Pretty sparkly beads. It's got the tag and the library card, and then a little mini glassine bag with little ephemera. And then there's another large tag with the pretty lace on the bottom. This is paper from the kit. And the fabric tab. And this one is also stenciled. My favorite Tim Holtz stencil. Lined paper, dictionary paper. And then the other side, there's lined paper from the kit. This is from the Kirby Teasdale paper pad. Some more messy stitching with some coffee dyed paper sewn on the back. A blue doily, blue paper. This little card here says Shabby Chic, that's from the kit. And the blue ephemera. Other side of the rose. This is a really old vintage doily. Lined paper. And then another fabric flip. Look how good that matches that paper. Also, perfect match. So this is the second fabric flip. After I did one, I had to do another one. I love this one, though. I think it's so cute. It's just got this kind of little rope lace. And then that same lace up here. And there's a little button under here. It's orange, which is, these roses are actually more orange color, really, I think, than pink. And then just a little piece of twine tied in a bow. And I did some lines with some corrugated cardboard. So I thought that turned out really cute. And another index card, journaling card, and mason jar. And this is the last notebook. It's got that paper from the very first page with the pretty lady on the cover. And I made a butterfly and stuck on here. This is also that metallic paper, so see, yeah, I think you can see the shine. And it's got 3 really pretty blue stones on here. This has got a little tiny spine on it, and the paper was sewn in. So it just flips out this way. And then it's a little notebook, combination of graph paper and coffee dyed paper. But quite a bit of paper to write on. And then in here, it's a large tag. I think there's supposed to be one more tag. I will have to see. But this is in here. So it's just right behind all this paper. And then there's the end. The ribbon is not glued or anything, so it could be changed if you're not a fan of the ribbon. I could put an elastic closure on it if you wanted. That's what I was going to do. That's what I've done on the last few. And I either usually use an elastic closure or a tie that goes all the way around. But I really thought this was pretty and that it went with the whole shabby chic idea. And then, of course, the colors, the yellow was really a good match for this yellow in here. So anyway, I hope you like it. If you could give me a thumbs up or something. I'm new. I'm still trying to get subscribers. And just let me know what you think. Do you like it? What about my collage? Say something, people. Let me know you're watching. I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great night. Thank you for watching. Bye.